And whenever he had shared those dreams with Clara, she'd shot them down like she was playing a game of Duck Hunt on Nintendo. She even had the nerve to laugh at his short-term goals when he'd failed to reach them, like that annoying brown dog would after missing a duck. His words had no effect on his wife anymore. He was days away from opening his first restaurant just shy of 200 miles away in Atlanta, Georgia. And he didn't want to carry Clara's country-ass baggage to the big city with him. It wasn't Clara's words that had encouraged him to venture beyond Albany, Georgia. It was his goddaughter's. From the time Meagan was a small child with pigtails, she had made it clear that she thought the world of him. And this had become even more evident to William when she came of age. Meagan had begged her godfather to escort her to her high school prom and had lied about not being able to secure a date. She had been beautiful with her honey-toned skin and her overly curvy body for a minor. But the bifocals she'd worn and the thick train tracks of braces across her teeth had made her story believable. It hadn't been until the prom was over that William realized he'd been bamboozled by the closest thing to a child his wife's unwanted hysterectomy would allow him to have. You know, everyone else is going out to eat or to make out now. Maybe we should find something else to do. It's bad enough I had to ask you to be my date. I'd hate to say I turned in early, too. Meagan threw out the fishing line, but there wasn't enough bait on it. Nope, I'm done for the night, Georgia Peach. Your goddaddy hasn't danced that much since the night I married Clara. But if you're hungry, we can swing by the diner and I'll whip you up a fried pork chop sandwich and a shake before I take you home. Yes, thank you. You're so perfect, goddaddy. I hope I marry a man like you when the time comes, she said, staring out the passenger side window into the peace of the mid-spring night. You will, he laughed, because I'll be right there to scare the hell out of the guy you bring home and make sure he treats you even better than I do. You can't expect him to stay after you do that, she said in between giggles. Then that's even better. You can focus on your education and then your career. I know you said you want to go into business administration, but you really should look into modeling. I keep telling you that a pretty face doesn't go with fat on the waist, goddaddy. That's like wearing white after Labor Day at an all-black party. Yeah, well, I keep telling you the rules are broken and a magazine would be foolish to pass up your beauty over a little baby fat. Chubby is cute on you, and I have a bullet for the first person who disagrees with me. Blushing, Meagan stared deeper into the night sky until she could see a vision of their faces in the moon. Then she said, Thank you. I love you so much. And I love you too, Georgia Peach. It wasn't long before they made it to the restaurant, and while he cooked, Meagan set the table in a non-traditional manner. Instead of arranging plates, napkins, and utensils, Meagan used her naked body as the centerpiece and wrapped the thin plastic tablecloth around her stomach to hide its grotesque shape. When William entered the dining area, the sandwich hit the floor and the shake followed behind it. What the hell are you doing? Put your clothes on now, he spat, his voice full of anger as he averted his gaze. No. If you want me to put my clothes on, look at me, damn it. Look at me without seeing your fucking goddaughter like the way I look at you. Hell no. You are my goddaughter, my minor goddaughter at that. I used to change your shitty diapers and bathe you. I know what you look like naked, so get dressed right fucking now. She got off the table and approached him. He was still gazing over his shoulder, trying hard not to look at her nude. When her breasts rested against his chest, she pressed her hardened nipples into him. Did my titties feel like this when you used to bathe me? She asked. Her smile was wiped off her face as fast as it had appeared when his open hand slapped her cheek. She screamed out in pain. I'm sorry, baby, but you left me no choice. I've noticed your stares at me, but I was hoping they weren't those kinds of looks. I don't know what's got into you lately, but you need to slow your roll. This shit right here is sick. You're my daughter, my Georgia Peach. You mean who has gotten into me, not what, she managed to say between sniffles. What's that supposed to mean? It means that I'm far from being a virgin, and I need a real man to please me. I thought it was you, but I guess I was wrong. I'm 17 years old, and 17-year-old boys' dicks don't do shit for me. I like my dicks 25 or better. William's jaw dropped. Don't look shocked about the shit. Everybody knows I'm getting big grown dicks but you. Take me home. You've wasted enough of my time, old man. William grabbed her by the throat and locked his hands. It took every ounce of sanity he had in him not to choke her until the fire in between her thighs went out permanently. Whose grown dicks have you been getting? I'll kill him. Do you hear me? That pervert is a dead man walking, he screamed as he continued to wring her neck. I can't breathe. After releasing her, he walked over to the bar and took a seat while she dressed and cried.